Aloha, this is David Buck with Harcourts Island Real Estate, and I'm here on the beach access at Hunakai. And what's really exciting is this past week, 4607 Kahala Avenue just came back on the market for $15 million. This is just over 1.3 acres on the ocean here in Kahala. You can imagine living with this white sandy beach behind you. And this lot, like I said, is over 1.3 acres, just hit the market for $15 million. And the seller paid $17.7 million 9 years ago in 2015. So this is a screaming deal. Prior to this, it was listed in March of 2021 for $25 million. And then they kind of chased the pricing down and it went down to $17 million before they pulled it off the market in 2023. And for a little bit of history, since this parcel was bought from Alexander and Baldwin, this was originally owned by Gensiro Kawamoto, who knocked down the original home. And there's a whole history on this. I did a spreadsheet of when Alexander and Baldwin took over the Gensiro Kawamoto portfolio a while back. So in any event, they tried to attempt to sell this as a development, which encompassed 6 high-end homes, trying to market for about $9 million each. Well, we've gotten through that wave of COVID and all the heat in the market, and my guess as to why they're kind of pricing this now at $15 million now is because the entity that owns it has ties to Japan. And what's happening right now is the Japanese yen is really weak compared to the US dollar. So even though on paper, US dollars, they'd be taking a loss, they might actually be coming out ahead. I'll throw up a graph of the yen versus the dollar here shortly. But if you're into some vacant lands here on the ocean in Kahala, 4607 Kahala Avenue is back on the market at a phenomenal price. I'm going to talk about some comps here in a second. As we walk back towards Kahala Avenue, I want to give you a perspective of the pricing. Right now, the current offering is at just roughly $258 a square foot, whereas the most two recent land sales in Kahala went for $219 a square foot for a Mauka lot. We're talking on the mountainside of the street, and that was at 4744 Kahala Avenue. And that sold just this past month in September. And then on the ocean side of the street, the most recent comp was 4465 Kahala Avenue, and that one was a direct oceanfront home, and that went for, can you believe this? It went for $318 a square foot, which is significantly higher than this current offering of $258 a square foot. Once again, to recapture 4607 Kahala Avenue. Here we are overlooking from the beach right away off of Hunakai Street and at the T of Hunakai and Kahala Avenue. And what you see here with these platforms that are erected here, they're trying to give prospective buyers, when they're selling this as a development, an idea of what it'd be from, say, a second story in a home, because residential height limit here in Honolulu is 25 feet. So I just want to give you a perspective. So once you're up on that platform, already you're getting a phenomenal ocean view out here, but you could imagine once you're up on that second floor. Now, just to give a prospective buyer a perspective of what that ocean view would look like. If you're interested in finding out more about 4607 Kahala Avenue, or interested in any other real estate here in the Kahala area, feel free to reach out and give us a shout at 808-371-3509. Mahalo.